welcome to Ox Outdoors. Thanks for watching. Hello everybody and welcome to Ox Outdoors. Today's video is going to be about a skill I read out of this book, Bushcraft 101. It's by Dave Canterbury. He has the name is evading me of his school. Pathfinder school. But the skill is going to be an invisible fire. I don't know if you can believe it, but it's true. Invisible fire. And today I'm going to show you how to do it. This says dig 2 holes approximately 2 feet apart, about 14 inches in diameter and 6 to 12 inches deep. These holes are then connected by digging a tunnel under the two, between the two. In one hole away from the downwind, build the fire lay. In the opposing upwind hole, dig an angle on the edge facing the wind. That will maximize airflow into the tunnel. Some of you may already know what this is actually called. As you can see, that's the picture of it right there. This type of fire has advantages and disadvantages. It will burn very hot, so if you're burning substandard material, this method will utilize the material most effectively. However, fuel consumption will also be at a maximum, so if resources are short, this is not a good setup. So this would be a good fire to use, say, if you're on the run, or if you're just trying to stay hidden in a survival situation. You know, fires, they can create a lot of light, of course, at nighttime, and also create a lot of smoke. Now this fire, not going to create much light. The fire is going to burn hot, like it says. Use a lot of material, but if you're trying to stay hidden and you're not trying to let anybody know about your position, you definitely want to use this fire. It's called a Dakota fire hole or the invisible fire. And we will be using our handy dandy digging tool. I love these things. It's got an axe, shovel head, and a saw. Alright, let's get to digging. Alright, as you can see, we got the first hole dug. Now, let's get the second one dug. Then we'll connect them and see how it works. Alright, as you can see, we got our second hole dug with a little help from our axe friend there because the roots were being not so kind. And now we're just going to connect them underground and I will show you that. Alright everybody, as you can see, it was a lot, I'm going to be honest, it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, but this is also the first time of me making one. Dakota fire pit. And honestly, like, that fire is really going in there. You can even hear, because of this over here, the whole purpose. Look at this. See how you can see under there? You can see some of the fire and the light from it. See that fire? It's because of this second hole right here. See, it's a hole. Second hole, first hole. And I mean, you can even hear that fire sucking up air through that hole. And if you really look at it, as you can see, had to get a little bit of extra tools out to help, but I think through practice and not picking a very root full area to do it, I think it would be definitely possible with just a shovel. All I did was, once I got this hole started, I took a stick, pretty big size, I mean, oh, here's axe as well. Would love to get a nice hickory handle axe. I probably burnt it, but there's a stick that I used to hammer that hole through, and of course I ran in the root, so I had to grab a trusty pickaxe. But relatively easy, especially I think with practice. If any of you know or have more skills than I do, which I'm sure a lot of you will, please definitely comment on how I can do it better or make it faster. This is the book that I used, Bushcraft 101, Field Guide to the Art of Wilderness Survival. Dave Canterbury. I'll put a link to it in my description if you're interested in it. But just take a look at that. I mean, that is a roaring fire. You could easily cook over that. And the flames are barely reaching over. I mean, it's a small fire. There is smoke because it rained today, so the wood's a little wet. But I think that if it didn't rain, I don't think there would be much smoke going because of how it's naturally pushing. I put a couple pieces of firewood up there to dry. And I mean, look at that. If you're looking from straight on, this is probably, what, 10 feet away? It's pretty hidden. I mean, I can make that hole deeper and probably completely hide it. So yeah, that's the Dakota fire hole. To simplify it, I would say dig big hole, dig smaller hole next to it, dig hole under, tunnel I should say, that way it could suck up that air, and that's it, really. Very simple. This is my invisible fire tutorial. I know it's not invisible, but still. Thanks for watching, everybody. Ox Outdoors signing out. I hope you all have great nights.